Hello, and welcome to your IDS 105 quick tip video all about accessing your discussion board, what to say, things to think about, and some tips and tricks for your success. I'm Melanie Shop, your IDS 105 Learning Community Facilitator, and I'm excited to share these top tips with you. First and foremost, for your discussion assignments, you want to double check your syllabus and keep on top of your course so you know when you have a discussion assignment due. Discussion assignments, if they are assigned during a module, the initial discussion post is always due by every Thursday at 11:59 p.m. East Coast time that very first week. After that, it's your time zone. And then any responses, peer responses to your classmates, you have to do at least 2 of those every time you have a discussion assignment assigned. Those are always due by Sundays at 11:59 p.m. You can respond to your classmates earlier than Sunday, and you can also post your initial discussion thread prior to Thursday. If you want to work ahead, do what is convenient and works best for you and your schedule. To find the discussion board assignments, there's actually 2 different places you can find them. One of them is underneath learning modules, or you can click on discussions. If you click on learning modules, you will actually want to go into the week that you are working on. So for example, we'll look at module 1. And once module 1 pulls up, you want to review and click through all of your content, but you can scroll down and you'll see the discussion assignment here. It'll tell you what you're going to be answering for your initial post. You'll notice in this example, there's 4 different things you need to answer and give your feedback on. And then it gives you some ideas, kind of a framework for you to work from as you respond to peer posts. Now, you can access the discussion board right there by clicking on the blue. It gets you to where you want to go when you're coming to the discussion board from the module. Again, it'll pull up all the content and the information you need, and then you'll be able to start a new thread. If you go the other way, let's go back, click on discussions. This is kind of a quick way to get there. You will see a couple of things. One, you will see class discussions and general questions. I do encourage you to click the down arrow and click on subscribe. I'm already subscribed, so if you want to stop that, you can always click unsubscribe. This general questions area, this is an area where you can ask general course questions. If there's something that you have questions about regarding like your personal grade or a personal situation for you, you want to make sure that you email or contact your instructor, because this is a public space and any questions posted here, all classmates can see. However, your graded discussions are right underneath here at module discussions. Again, as a reminder, you can subscribe just by clicking that little arrow, and you will see all of the discussion assignments that you have for your entire term as you scroll down all the way to the bottom. But for this week, let's just look at this very first week 1. Click on the blue, gets you to where you want to go. Doesn't matter how you get to the discussion board. The most important thing is that you just make sure that you've reviewed all of the necessary assigned reading, watched any of the videos, and worked your way through the course material, because it will help you understand the concepts and answer the questions from week to week. Once you do that, you will notice, and just a reminder, it'll clearly lay out exactly how you should be responding in the discussion board and things to think about. So for example, in this very first week, make sure you introduce yourself, say a little bit about you, where you're from, your background, maybe your major, any hobbies or interests you have. And then you want to make sure that you share your thoughts regarding the rest of the questions that are outlined for your initial post. Folks, be yourself. Be yourself. Just remember to be honest and use past experiences or current experiences, but also remember that you are going to be in an environment with a bunch of different students, and you might have a lot of different personalities. So you're going to want to make sure that you write in a way that will make sense to people that don't know you very well, and also lends to a welcoming tone. It's really important to make sure that we talk to others the way that we would like to be treated too. And then the other thing you have to do for discussions is those peer posts. Those you will do after somebody posts their initial post. And if you get on here and you see that nobody's posted yet, why don't you be the first one? Go ahead and just go for it. So how do we actually do a discussion post? Click on Start a New Thread. You want to put in a subject line. So for example, you could just say, week 1, hello and introduction as an example. And then in this area is where you would actually type your content, okay? Once you do that, you would want to click on Post. That'll post your discussion in the discussion thread so that it's viewable by your instructor and your other students. You do the exact same thing when you want to reply to your peers. You go back into the discussion board, you click on the title's there, Post, click on it, review it, read it, and then you want to respond. If you have questions, if you get stuck, always reach out to your instructor. But also remember too that you could use the academic support writing services. You can find them up here underneath Online Student Services. And when you click on Online Student Services, you can click on Academic Support. And you can click on Try It Now, under Written Feedback. You can actually type up your discussion post and email it to them, upload it and email it to them. And somebody will go over it, give you some ideas, give you some feedback to make any potential changes. So just remember, you can always use your resources for your success. You're going to be wonderful. And remember, you got this. Good luck on the discussions.